Hi, I'm Jane Stafford from the School of Weaving, and I just want to tell you a little bit about Season 7, Episode 6. It's an episode about Crackle again, but this time we're tackling it two ways. Crackle on opposites, threading our blocks on opposites to get big, bold, wonderful graphic, and then using Crackle another way, inspired by twill profiles, elongating them, putting curve into them, and then doing an overlay of color and weave on top. So super cool things are happening here. And again, we celebrate just a couple of ways that we can use this amazing weave structure for a 4-shaft loom. I'm going to just show you a few of the pieces from the project. So I did a series of towels where I wanted to get a big, bold, stunning graphic inspired by this tiny little picture up here in Harriet Tidball's book called The Weaver's Book. So this is an old weaving tome, but I loved her very contemporary use of graphic here, and it was the inspiration for this piece. So this is biggest, boldest graphic we could possibly have. Then we have broken down the graphic that exists in that other one from the threading. Division of space in 3, through the weft, zingers, positive, negative. So many different things and looks that we can get with this one wonderful threading. This is all the same warp, all the same threading, bringing in colors from our stash, emptying that bobbin drawer. Everything is done on a black warp, so we play with color and color intensity by changing our weft colors. How can we make things super big and bold and pop? Here we are weaving with boucle on cotton. Completely different color palette. Division of space in 2, positive, negative. And more boucle fun graphics. How to get solid lines all the way across by bending the rules with Crackle on 4 shafts. So that is our super cool project that we weave in this episode. And then I want to just show you what our darling Rebecca Logan did for the other set. So actually, rather than pull them all up, I'm going to just get the camera to come down here and scan across. So Rebecca chose to use twill profiles. She overlaid color and weave on top. You can see all the things that we always learn. 3 main areas here with borders, dividers. Changed her colors up in the color and weave between the dividers, but there's a strong architectural underlay to this. On top of that is color and weave, and then she just plays with all these amazing elements that came from twill, weaving all of this with no tabby. So fun, easy, fast, complex looking, but absolutely stunning on the 4-shaft loom. And then over on the other side of the table, as we go over here, we have her other piece inspired by one of the pieces in an earlier season when we looked at twills in great detail. Wall of Troy threading, an amazing threading, is used for the center. Point twill is used on the edge. Color and weave is overlaid on top, and we have a very, very complex looking piece of cloth done on 4 shafts. Super duper cool. So, my darling kids, that's what we're going to do in this episode. You get this great PDF that will guide you through with images of all the towels, how they were woven, and all the nuts and bolts that you'll need to understand how to use this weave structure either way. Hope you'll come and join us.